let's start out with the biggest gainer, okay? That has to be Hedera today. And this was mentioned this morning. I gotta admit, I kind of dismissed it. I'm like, this is not something for me. It's still something not for me, but it is something for, I guess, a lot of people because Hedera went on a crazy run, okay? It's up 77% today. 77%. That's crazy. That's nutty. That puts Hedera at number 21 on CMC. And that's because BlackRock, through the use of some other partner, is tokenizing one of their funds, money market funds, and it's on Hedera. And I think people are putting two and two together thinking, well, if BlackRock is going to do this, they've been trying to go into RWA for a long time, right? They think ETFs is a stepping stone to RWAs, which is a multi-trillion-dollar opportunity. So does that mean BlackRock is fully going to embrace Hedera for it? Hey, they started. Does that mean they're going to keep continuing? I don't know. But Hedera obviously is doing very well today. And you guys know I'm part of Karate Combat, and they are on top of Hedera. You know, I think they have potential. This is exciting for them, right? But as an individual user, would I ever go on Hedera and buy a BlackRock money market fund, a tokenized money market fund? No, I'm not. But you know what? There's probably people that will, okay, or institutions that will. So Hedera, you know, last night went absolutely bonkers. When I opened up that leverage with you guys, right, I thought it was a pure loser, but then it went up like 100%. But now it started coming down. And that's because BlackRock is getting involved with RWA, right? And they're tokenizing one of their money market funds on Hedera. So that's absolutely awesome. But if you're looking at the chart, here's Bitcoin here. Where's Hedera? Man, that was a crazy climb yesterday. Look at the volume. Hedera went all the way up. It went 100%, and then it fell down about 50%, and now it's kind of hovering here, which is still amazing, okay, considering they were here. So you're talking about, you know, that's still like a 50% gain, but they had a tremendous climb. So let's see what happens with Hedera. I'm not a big Hedera fan. I'm not very bullish on Hedera, but I do recognize they have made a lot of moves and made a lot of right moves recently to make them a lot more appealing. But this could be a game changer. BlackRock started tokenizing funds on top of Hedera. I mean, I don't think retail investors care, but institutions may care, right? So we'll see what happens to Hedera going forward. But that news absolutely pumped them up to the moon yesterday. People asked me about Akash this morning. They're up because there's a huge Upbit listing, which is in South Korea. Upbit also pumps up a lot of tokens. But here's the thing. They're actually pretty good. They're within the Cosmos ecosystem. They're deep in play. They are focused somewhat on AI. So overall, it's not bad. It's not bad. Pepe did well today because Coinbase launched futures. People love to degen, right? So, and I do too. I made a killing today on Pepe. I still have my long. I created a new long because I closed out the other one. But Pepe is doing very well, right? But it's not just Pepe. Even though Pepe is leading the memes today, but you got others like Bonk and Floki and everything else that's going up, okay? And even Revolt is adding Bonk and Floki to their trading platform. So memes are definitely here to stay, and they're only going to get stronger as more and more retail investors FOMO in. This is crazy. WIF have flipped Polygon in on-chain volume. WIF is also having a terrific day. Yesterday was led by Pepe. I think Pepe is still doing well, but look at WIF is going up right now. I mean, you just can't ignore it. I've already called it. WIF is going to be the sheep of this cycle. And, you know, they're neck and neck with Pepe. So you could have two sheeps of this cycle, WIF and Pepe. And there's others that's out there that are just as strong. But for a meme coin itself to flip the entire volume of Polygon and everything that exists within, that shows you how much retail interest there is in meme coins. This is why all chains should embrace memes. Every single one, right? Nurture and embrace the teams that want to create memes, the good ones, not rug pulls, because they will do amazing things for your chain and for your dexes that offers the swaps, right? That's absolutely wild. And you could see Whiff and Pepe neck and neck around 3 point something billion, sitting at 36, 37. I mean, their market cap is so much bigger than some of these other projects. I know it seems like it's a slap in the face, but ultimately, what makes something go up is whether the community is strong and how much buying and holding they will be doing, right? Just kind of like Bitcoin too. Like Bitcoin, why does the price go up? Because there's more demand than supply. It's the same with memes. It's the same with any project out there. It really evolves around the community, how strong their faith and conviction is in the project and how long they can hold. Because if they're all holding and no one's selling, that's never going to go down, right? So it's quite amazing. There's 2 head lawyers from the SEC that resigned, and this is against a company called Debtbox, where the federal judge basically stated the SEC, abused their power. That's what the federal judge said. So it's embarrassment. Actually, it's a huge embarrassment. So the 2 top lawyers from the SEC that was on this case basically resigned because it seemed like they were up to no good. That's the problem with SEC, right? SEC always does what it wants and thinks people are just let them do it, right? Until you go to court and then the court's real, nah, Gary, you and your bandits of lawyers, you're up to no good. Gold and bonds, in fact, have lost 99% of their purchasing power when compared to Bitcoin. Think about that. Think about being like Peter Schiff or someone in his position that basically have held gold for the entire lifetime and have lost 99% versus had they just purchased Bitcoin, right? If Peter Schiff, he found out about Bitcoin early in 2009 or 2011, whatever it was. If he didn't start his gold company and he bought Bitcoin, he would be among the richest people on the planet. But no, I mean, he's still doing pretty well. Obviously, he's doing pretty well. But you know what? He lost 99% of his purchasing power versus Bitcoin. So again, Bitcoin is the big daddy. It leads the way. It leads the market. And it leads as the ultimate store of value. I don't think anything's ever going to replace it.